Now, Cardi.
Now I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this.
That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because
Why you do that?
why I do what?
What Shay Mama said, my God.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So I'm coming to you guys with another video. We talking Hollywood hot topics. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what you guys think about this video. So first, we're gonna get into Cardi B. So Cardi B recently sat down with Gayle King, which, by the way, you know what's funny? All the girls sit down with Gayle King when they have something salacious to say. Megan says she never Tory. Now Cardi saying that she having a baby with a player. Now she revealed that she's pregnant with NFL star Stephon Diggs' baby. A lot of people would be thinking this is questionable just due to the timeline and everything between her and Offset. And I feel like this is one of the worst things she could have did. Okay, I can't believe you did this. Okay, I feel like Shay Mama when I saw that on my timeline. I said, I know you're lying. I'm thinking she was faking the pregnancy in order to get more press. But clearly not. Okay. Now, some of y'all may say, how dare you have an opinion and determine when a woman should have a baby or not. This isn't a regular woman. She is a celebrity, and she's literally in the middle of a promotional tour to promote her sophomore album. So my thing is, the reason why I feel like this is probably one of the worst things she could have done is because now it's like the album is not going to get its own shine. Everybody's going to be worried about the baby and who is the baby father instead of what tracks are fire on this album versus the BD. I think this was one of the worst times she could have announced it. I feel like she should have at least waited till the album sort of, sat for a little bit, dropped. We listened to it for a while and then announced she's pregnant. So that way it could, the blow could be a lot. I feel like less. Now I feel like it's a little bit too soon. And this news is going to cloud the album. A lot of people have been looking forward to this album since her first album because it's been such long of a wait. So I feel like people that are cardigans are going to be a little bit disappointed. Whether you're a big fan of her or not, you can't say you're a little disappointed in this. And let's just talk about the BD just in general. Now, Stephon has a lot of children. That's one. So another thing is, some may debate, is this the best person to have a baby with? And then here comes another problem. Offset. This man has been very petty on social media as of lately in regards to Cardi B. So who knows if he's going to try to question paternity? Not who knows. I know he's probably going to question the paternity of the baby. It's like, so all of this drama is just going to cloud and overshadow the album. That's how I feel.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stephon Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Gayle King is a judgmental ass lady. In her mind, she's like, wow, you idiot. But she hit her with the congratulations. Child, you should have hit her with the meatball. Congratulations, okay? Instead of congratulations, okay? That to me would have fit a lot better with the scenario, all right? I think, though, in regards to her being pregnant again, I wonder what her team is thinking of her revealing this at this time. I do not feel like this was planned. I think this was in a spur of a moment and Cardi just saying it because she kind of got caught up in the moment and the hype of the promo tour. I don't feel like this is planned. I don't think her team was aware she was going to say it to Gayle King. I'm sorry. I just don't see it. It didn't seem like something that was rehearsed. Like even the way she said it, she's like, my boyfriend, which I cringe when she said that. Now, in this interview, she says, me and my man are very supportive of each other. Offset is somewhere rubbing his hands like Birdman, cackling like a bird. She says her and her man are very supportive of each other. She was very excited of the process of creating her musical project because she realized that, she was preggers, okay? I don't know. I just don't think this was a good move. I don't think it's a good move at all. It'd be different if her circumstances were different. That's the thing, because a lot of artists have children in the middle of like a musical rollout. That's been done before. But your baby daddy Offset, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, to me, it's not even more so about Stefan. It's more so about Offset. That nigga gonna make your life hell. Like, oh my God. He's gonna see this as like a revenge baby. So this is where it's like, this is where the concern come in. Child, Cardi hit Gail with the Tokyo Tony. Well, yes, I am gay. Charlamagne, you need to say that. Well, yes. Okay. Now, I feel like Stefan was supposed to be just be a fun time. Like, he was supposed to be, you know, nigga that you'll really take home. Like, that type of vibe. I don't think it was supposed to go this far. Not gonna lie. Not saying that he's going to be a bad father. I don't think he would be, but that's supposed to be a fun time. A lot of drama surrounds him. That's the issue as well. This has a lot of drama in regards to the allegations, BM dramas as well. So it's like hidden baby drama as well. So you're going into another relationship now with a baby with somebody who doesn't have the most, I wouldn't say like press drama free life. He doesn't have that. Okay, this isn't like a regular dude. There's a lot of people, you know, talk about the man. I doubt he gives a fuck, but it's like in regards to her peace, I don't think this is gonna add to it. I feel like it's gonna remove from it a little bit. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you guys think this was a great move in regards to announcing it this early? Although she may be pregnant, I feel like the announcement, the timing of it is horrible. You know, you can't take away the fact that, you know, you're having a baby. At the end of the day, that is a blessing. So, you know, a lot of people would just keep the baby and go along with it, but the announcement of it to me is like ridiculous. I feel like could have waited. Could have waited. Drop your thoughts down below, and I want to hear what you guys think. So y'all remember the artist David, who recently was in trouble just due to his car that's due to a car that's under his name that was found with a body literally in there, deceased, decomposing. Well, they have now identified the body, and y'all, if it didn't get worse, it just got worse. It just got real worse. The body belongs to a 15-year-old. Her name is Celeste Rivas, and when they found her body, they said it was badly decomposed as well. And the body, Celeste, she has the same tattoo, or had the same tattoo as David. They have a tattoo on their index finger that says shh, don't tell nobody, shh, basically that. So that was a tattoo that was found identical from the both of them. This story to me is so sick, because what are you doing with an underage child? Because this child was missing, you guys, even before they're fine. This is the missing poster right here. It says Celeste Rivas Hernandez, last seen April 2024. Seen in California, last seen in California, there's the date of birth and then the age as well. Last seen wearing gray pants and a black sweater, a hat, and Hello Kitty sandals. And she left the house at 9 p.m. on April 5th. Now, the mom has been said to have stated that she had a boyfriend by the name of David, which it's like, you can't get more guilty than that. He has now canceled his Seattle show that he was supposed to have tonight. So California authorities have ID'd the dismembered teen found in the trunk of a Tesla registered to singer David as Celeste Rivas, a 15-year-old girl with the same tattoo as the artist, and who once had a boyfriend named David. Rivas' mutilated body was found last week in the trunk of a Tesla sedan sitting in an impound lot in Hollywood Hills, a car registered to the 20-year-old singer whose legal name is David Anthony Burke. The girl was identified as Rivas, who went missing from Lake Elsner, California. In 2024, had a boyfriend named David, Rivas' mom told TMZ. So here's the impound lot that you guys can see down here. And to say she also had a tattoo on her right index finger that read similar to David. According to TMZ, although other celebs have the same ink, including Rihanna and Lindsay Lohan, child, it's giving cults. It's giving Illuminati. It's giving secret society. Okay? That's crazy. The petite teen was found wearing a tube top with black leggings and a yellow bracelet with similar metal stud earrings. Her body was wrapped in plastic and was so badly decomposed that it wasn't fully intact. It was first reported to authorities because the car itself had had to emanate a foul odor. Authorities linked the Cardi David, who has been cooperating with authorities. A spokesperson for the singer told NBC4. Which, by the way, the fact that he's cooperating is very like. I'm shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he would be the type of nigga to run because clearly all the signs are pointing to him. Clearly, you could take one good look at him and you could tell he's into, young children and anime. That's what it gives. Like, take a look at him. Down to the star in the middle of the nose. It's no shade, okay? Like, it just gives that. You know what bothers me? I've said this on the channel so much. The amount of, like, time people get for messing around with children versus somebody getting caught with weed to me will never make sense. Somebody could go out there and literally be a PDF file and get away with it serving a couple years. A nigga get caught with a bag, child, please. They gone for 2 decades. Like, what? The two don't equate to me. Like, these are people that should be put under the jail. You nasty bastard. I don't care what nobody say. I will never agree with that. It's just, the legal system to me just makes no sense when it comes to that. Because it's like, he's probably going to not even serve that much time, especially if they can't prove that he unalived the child. And he probably won't even serve that much time if they could prove that he has sexual relations with a child. It's just like, it's just irritating to me. And as soon as we thought the world couldn't get any crazier, we now have people comparing Charlie to MLK. This is diabolical. So these young guys were basically, I guess it was sort of like a protest where it was like a memorial / protest. They had signs with Charlie is our generation's MLK. Now, I don't think the man should have died the way that he did, but guess what? Y'all not going to be disrespectful now. This is ridiculous. This man is nowhere near an MLK. What legal laws has he ever made a difference in? What the fuck? MLK literally changed landmark legislation. Charlie did rallies. Like, we need to stop. Like, this is getting out of control. I get people are in their feelings and all, but it's like, there comes a point where it's like the ignorance is like, it's too much. Fuck. He also did the Voting Rights Act of 1965. What did Charlie do legally? That's what I want to know. Collabed with Candace Owen? It's like it comes to a point. It really does come to a point. I'm telling you, it comes to a big point. And also, one thing that MLK was really big on is spreading love and unity. Charlie, to me, was not about that. There was no love or unity. It was divide, and you should be ashamed of who you are. That's what it was about. So it's like, how could you even sit there and compare the two? Like, oh my God, I'm sick of looking at this internet now because it's starting to become really disrespectful.
Some similar to MLK in that way. What change was he trying to enact?
So you can say that, like, so are you okay if can I guess like what you think Charlie thinks? So you're surprised that I'm comparing to MLK because do you think that Charlie was driving races apart?
Oh no, you don't have to like assume what I'm thinking.
Okay, no. So no, we do believe that Charlie was trying to bring us together and he was trying to lift us towards Christ.
But how do you feel about a whole bunch of these quotes that I honestly think divide us as people?
Do you guys feel like Charlie was like a hateful person?
Oh, no.
And if I may interject on your last one there.
I just wanted to ask.
Yeah. I think a lot of his message, very similar to MLK, was civil discourse. Being able to...
Civil discourse goes crazy. Civil discourse.
Off with one side, whether or not they agreed or disagreed, it was getting those points across and seeing where each other was coming from.
He's quoted MLK a ton of times, and the most frequently thing he's called is a racist. Why would a racist quote?
Why do you feel like people may interpret anything from messages that makes him similar to MLK in that way? What change was he trying to enact?
So you can say that, like, so are you okay if can I guess like what you think Charlie thinks? So you're surprised that I'm comparing to MLK because do you think that Charlie was driving races apart?
Oh no, you don't have to like assume what I'm thinking.
Okay, no. So no, we do believe that Charlie was.
And that's my problem too when it comes to heavy supporters of Charlie. They automatically assume, but just because somebody looks a certain way or says a certain thing, that they just think that this man was the devil himself. There are some things that many people agreed with what he said, but there's some things that people feel that he said were completely ignorant as fuck. Like saying that we as black people would have been better off during slavery times because there was less crime, that's ignorant. To go back decades and put us back decades just because of a crime rate when statistically whites commit more crimes than blacks, but that's another video. For you to say something like that, how could I, as a black person, be like, hey, I agree with many of things that he has said. I don't think he's a racist. If you say something like that, I'm going to assume that you're a racist, because why would you think that's okay? So you think that me being oppressed and not having the same opportunities as you will make the world better? Like, that to me is an insane way of thinking. I just don't get it. But that's the world we're living in, y'all. So welcome to 2025. Now, Obama, in my Rima voice, spoke a little bit about the whole Charlie Kirk situation, and he kind of puts a lot of the blame on Trump. He feels as if a lot of Trump's rhetoric that he spews out publicly is causing a lot of tension in the world, which has caused this situation to occur. I really do believe this to be true, because there was a point in time in the world where when it came to politicians, they had some sort of couth and they had some sort of respect. I feel like Donald Trump is like very rude in regards to how he speaks to press, in regards to how he addresses situations, and his behavior on social media. Who would have thought that we would ever have had a president who literally tweets more than he makes moves in regards to the world? Why are you on Twitter 24/7 as if you're a celebrity or you're Paris Hilton or Perez Hilton? It's sick.
What happened to Charlie Kirk was horrific and a tragedy. What happened, as you mentioned, to the state legislators in Minnesota, that is horrific. It is a tragedy. And there are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The central premise of our democratic system is that we have to be able to disagree and have sometimes really contentious debates without resort to violence. And when it happens to some, but even if you think they're quote unquote on the other side of the argument, that's a threat to all of us.
Facts. And I do feel like that's why I don't think it should have happened. But I feel like the way that people are going about it is just, it's ignorant. And it just, to me, is like, it's reckless as hell. The world now is so dark, especially that situation. It made it even darker. It really is sad. Okay. So Bad Baby, she's experiencing some relationship issues in regards to abuse. I will not be playing what she said on the video just due to YouTube guidelines, but she was stating in these videos that Levon is still hitting her. This was the first man that ever spit in her face. This was the first man that hit her. I think I believe she said over 500 times, and she doesn't know why it's taken so much for her to walk away from Levon, who's pictured here. The thing is with Bad Baby, it's extremely hard to feel the most sympathetic for her because she makes a post like this, and then down the line, she says, I'm glad I'm stayed with him. I'm a rich OnlyFans millionaire. I make all this money. You guys are jealous. You guys hate me because I'm rich and better than you. So it's like a back and forth with her, although he shouldn't be doing this. And this to me all comes down to age. She's a lot younger than him. I feel like he knows that and takes advantage because she's a lot more vulnerable. Her mom and her don't have the best relationship, so she didn't have the best upbringing. She's been through a lot of trauma thanks to Mr. Phil. So it's like niggas be knowing certain things going into it. So he obviously took advantage. So prayers do go out to her, but once again, the sympathy is hard to have when, it's a wash and repeat cycle. Okay. Let me know what you guys think down below about this whole situation. What do you guys think about this Charlie Kirk situation? And also Cardi B being pregnant. Was this the right time to reveal, or should she have waited maybe a little bit longer? Let me know what y'all think, and we're out, babies.